Welcome to the first ever virtual ARCS Atlanta Scholar Awards celebration. I am Mariela Romero, Anchor and Regional Community Empowerment Director for Univision, and I'm also a lifelong supporter of the science. I am honored to be with you today. As an anchor, I often cover some of the most pressing challenges we face, such as global health issues, climate change, and global conflicts. ARCS Atlanta directly supports scientists who are solving these problems right here in Georgia, and I am proud to contribute my voice to this worthy effort. Today, you will meet the scientists of tomorrow who will change the world. If this pandemic has taught us anything, it is that we must be ready to turn on a dime. Reality can change overnight, and we need scientists, engineers, and medical researchers who can lead us out of this crisis and others in the future. This is what ARCS Foundation is all about. Our event today kicks off ARCS Atlanta's 2021 campaign to fund more STEM scholars. We will celebrate remarkable young scientists at Emory University, Georgia Institute of Technology, Morehouse College, and the University of Georgia, and offer you a glimpse into the profound and vital scientific work being done in our state to address COVID-19. We will also highlight some very special donors who have made this all possible. Thank you for attending and for your ongoing commitment to the mission of ARCS Foundation. ARCS Foundation is a national organization of women volunteers whose sole mission is to advance science in America by enabling more United States STEM scholars who will truly change the world.
Since its inception in 1992, the Atlanta ARCS Foundation has awarded over $5.3 million to more than 850 outstanding science scholars at Emory University, Morehouse College, the University of Georgia, and Georgia Tech. We invite you to join us to help advance achievement in American science by becoming an ARCS donor.
My name is Connie Liu. I'm an aerospace engineer at Georgia Tech, and I work with plasmas to improve very low frequency communications.
What is the biggest challenge you will face?
Money.
Isn't that what grants are for?
Yeah, well, grants are really useful for funding projects, but not so much for funding the students themselves.
This is an all too common problem for today's scholars, and this is why ARCS was created. We pair scholars with donors that help them accomplish their missions and goals with an ARCS Foundation award. But these are very different than the usual academic grants, and they are unrestricted, so scholars can use the ARCS monies how they see fit.
Yeah, so ARCS has been really beneficial to me because it frees me up from all my other financial obligations. Like I can go buy groceries, I can pay rent, I can travel to different conferences.
There's a lot of buckets and budgets that we have to use for some of the other pools of money that we use to fund our research. But to allow that ARCS recipient to make decisions that are appropriate for their lifestyle, their research plan, and their future goals, I mean, it really puts the power in the student's hand on how they will leverage this funding to be all that they can be.
These funds provided to students by ARCS Atlanta are strategic tools used by Georgia colleges and universities to recruit world-class students to pursue science, engineering, and medical research. These awards allow our top schools to compete with peer institutions across the country and bring the best and brightest to Georgia. After they graduate, 9 out of 10 ARCS scholars work in their sponsor field, creating knowledge, developing technologies, launching startup companies, and inspiring youth. Their work spans fields as diverse as epidemiology, stem cell research, robotics, computer engineering, molecular biology, chemistry, and more. Now, I would like to introduce Leslie Petter, the president of ARCS Foundation Atlanta Chapter.
Good afternoon and welcome to ARCS Atlanta's most important event of the year. We had hoped to welcome you to meet our scholars in person, as we have for the last 28 years. However, in spite of these difficult times, today is a celebration, It is a celebration of our scholars and an opportunity to join them in changing the future. ARCS Atlanta is a unique organization run by dedicated women who support the next generation of America's most brilliant scientists with the help of our visionary donors. The ARCS family includes our members, our scholars, and our donors. We are bound together by our concern for each other, our vision for the future, and our friendship across generations. As of this year, ARCS Atlanta will have given over $6 million to support our scholars. Today, we welcome back 30 returning scholars of whom we are so proud, and we celebrate 14 brand new scholars. It is my great pleasure to present our 2020 ARCS Atlanta Scholars.
Hello there, I'm Jess Hoffman, a third year at Emory University in the Molecular and Systems Pharmacology program. I'm currently studying stem cell treatments for pediatric heart disease. I appreciate ARCS members and your corporate partners for enabling me to attend and present at invaluable conferences which will help my academic career.
My name is Erlene Quater. I'm a fourth-year doctoral student in the epidemiology program at Emory University. My research focuses on the role of school characteristics in childhood obesity, physical activity, and health promotion. I'm very grateful to the ARCS members and corporate partners who have enabled me to conduct this important research and disseminate my findings.
Hi, my name is Sarah Strassler, and I'm a third-year graduate student at Emory University. I am working in a biochemistry lab, and my project focuses on understanding some of the key players involved in regulating gene expression. So I want to thank the ARCS members for providing me with the support that is allowing me to pursue my PhD and continue on to become a science educator.
Hi, I'm Hannah Holmes, a second-year chemical engineering PhD student at Georgia Tech. The goal of my research is to advance carbon capture technologies through the use of polymeric fiber adsorbent. Words cannot express how truly grateful I am for each and every ARCS member and your corporate sponsors. Your support enables me to make a lasting impact on society.
My name is Canton Rogers, and I'm currently a third-year computer science PhD student at the Georgia Institute of Technology. And through my research, I like to better investigate how people trust robots and how we can interact with them better. Thank you so much for all of the ARCS members and corporate sponsors for funding my research and allowing me to become a role model for younger Black boys and girls and becoming the person that the younger version of myself needed to see growing up.
Hey there, my name is Tony Wong, and I'm currently a second-year electrical and computer engineering PhD student at Georgia Tech. Currently, my research focuses on microrobotics for medical applications, basically having these really tiny robots enter a patient's body safely and perform very precise operations, such as local drug delivery or even microsurgery. I am very grateful towards ARCS members and their corporate partners for enabling me to advance my field, as well as contribute some of my funds towards increasing mental health awareness on my campus.
Hello there, I am Charles Coleman, a third-year student at Morehouse College. I am studying PHA thermal degradation, and I hope to continue with my research this semester and next semester. I am extremely grateful and appreciative to the ARCS Foundation and their corporate partners for allowing me the opportunity to continue my research and make a lasting impact on American science.
Hi, I'm Christian Lubin, a junior chemistry major from Brooklyn, New York at Morehouse College. Using my studies, I hope to make developments within pharmaceutical research in the healthcare industry. I'm honored to have been chosen as an ARCS Scholar and grateful for the opportunity to further immerse myself in my passion and leave my mark on the science field.
Hi, my name is Jabari McGinnis, and I'm a fourth-year biology major, neuroscience minor at Morehouse College. Following undergrad, I hope to pursue graduate studies in Alzheimer's and aging research. I am very thankful for the ARCS Foundation and its corporate sponsors for enabling me to pursue my dreams as well as pursue a brighter future in STEM research.
Hello, my name is Jeff White. I'm currently a third-year student at Morehouse College. At present, I'm majoring in biology and minoring in public health. It's my hope, upon the successful completion of my matriculation, to continue my research at the graduate level with regards to elucidating the cell death mechanisms of pathogenic kinetoplastids such as L. donovani, which is empirically critical in the process of developing novel palliative interventions for maladies of that ilk. With that being said, I'm ever so grateful for the ARCS members as well as their corporate sponsors for keeping my dreams alive and bringing me one step closer to making an impact on American science.
Hi, I'm Alyssa Baugh, a third-year microbiology PhD candidate at the University of Georgia. My project involves genetically engineering bacteria to break down plant-derived compounds for biofuel production. This semester, thanks in part to the ARCS program, I have the opportunity to do research here at Los Alamos National Lab in New Mexico. After getting my PhD, I hope to continue doing research here at another DOE lab or in industry, where I hope to use synthetic biology to help create a more sustainable world.
Hi, I'm Katie Duval, and I'm a third-year PhD candidate in the genetics department at the University of Georgia. I study how DNA packaging, or chromatin, is first established in early vertebrate development. And one day, my research could pave the way to treating dysregulated chromatin, which is at the root of so many diseases. I'm grateful to the ARCS Foundation, its members, and corporate partners for enabling my research and allowing me to pursue my dreams.
A critical element in ARC's mission is to enlist others who are willing to support these young scientists. ARCS is a catalyst, creating dynamic intersections between academia and business to support the growth of American science. We call this the triangle of support. ARC members and our academic and corporate partners together enabling the next generation of brilliance in STEM fields. ARCS Atlanta is especially grateful to Monarch donors and the corporate and foundation partners who support these young scientists year in and year out. You are familiar with many of their names because of their recognized commitment to scientific philanthropy. ARCS is proud to invest in scientific progress with each of you, and thank you for your partnership in this critical and ongoing mission. Our event sponsor for this year's ARCS Scholar Awards celebration is global asset manager BlackRock. Focused on solving the world's most complex problems, BlackRock's commitment to ARCS Atlanta is a strategic investment that aligns with the firm's business goals.
Through social impact, employee engagement, client outreach activities, and university engagement, BlackRock Atlanta is supporting communities.
BlackRock's Atlanta iHub is committed to reflecting the rich diversity, the history, and the innovative spirit of the community of Atlanta that has given us license to operate.
Now, we are pleased today to hear from Dr. David Thomas, President of Morehouse College, in conversation with Kenneth Saffold, Director and South Region Head of U.S. Private Capital Group at BlackRock. Then, we will hear from another longtime ARCS Atlanta corporate partner, Northside Hospital's Senior Vice President, Lee Eccles.
Our mission is to develop men with disciplined minds who will lead lives of leadership and service. We have also been committed to sending students into science-related fields and now STEM fields almost since the inception of Atlanta. There's an extraordinary number of scientists who've come out of Morehouse College. We're the #1 producer of black men with doctorates in STEM-related fields who don't just go on to be scientists, but they go on to lead. What ARCS has done over these last 27 years is help us to identify the best and brightest black young men with science aptitude who've gone on to amazing careers in the sciences.
BlackRock is 100% committed to the city of Atlanta. And in doing that, we hope to attract the best and the brightest and the most diverse candidates the city has to offer. Morehouse provides just that. Personally, as a Morehouse alum myself, I'm biased to also feel that Morehouse is the best school that we can attract those students.
ARCS has actually done an amazing job getting to know our students, and a number of ARCS supporters have actually become mentors of our students and created lifelong relationships that go well beyond just writing a check.
BlackRock has made a firm commitment to make an impact socially in our society. Morehouse does the same, as well as ARCS Foundation Atlanta. And I think combined, we can do just that as a team.
These are 3 organizations whose visions are about making a difference in the world and producing leaders for the world. It's also 3 organizations that have a history of being focused on producing diversity in STEM-related, technology-related fields. And so when you bring together that combination of a philanthropic organization like ARCS Foundation, a major corporate entity like BlackRock, and a school with a 153-year history of producing individuals who've gone out and changed the world, you just create a very powerful partnership for creating leaders who are going to transform the 21st century.
Northside Hospital is proud and continues to be proud of our scholarship support for these phenomenal young men and women who have been identified by ARCS to lead our science journey for the next generation. The work that ARCS does is particularly meaningful to us from the standpoint of female leadership across the system, which we're very proud of. And I would say that ARCS right now is an ideal partner for Northside Hospital, probably in a more important way than we could have ever imagined. I think as an influence on the healthcare industry, the potential for ARCS and its scholar program may have become greater than ever before because of the coronavirus. And if we look at healthcare for the next generation, I think public health will be paramount, more important than ever. And the work that ARCS is doing to identify young scientists, provide them the investment and support they need to get through their training is going to be really exciting for Northside to watch.
During the last several months, as our world strives to overcome the devastation of COVID-19, I am overwhelmed by the importance of ARCS' mission, which is solely focused on the unrestricted financial support of up-and-coming American scientists. As we end today's program, we invite you to help advance ARCS' important work.
A volunteer organization of over 100 women, we spearhead annual giving from foundations, corporations, and individuals. ARCS Foundation's unrestricted awards provide flexible and often critical funds that enable students to pursue their field of study with less financial stress.
So one thing that really impressed me about the ARCS Foundation is these women who do the fundraising and who are really in charge. Number one, they care about the scholars, but they also care about the research that we're doing, and that's really their driving motivation. And so the more money that we get to help expand the number of scholars, that's really kind of the important benefit of these corporate foundations and other people that are donating to ARCS. Trust me, these women are excellent stewards of the money. And not only does it help us as scholars establish relationships with them, but it also helps establish relationships with the donors and keep in touch with what is the great work that their money is going towards.
Siemens has been involved with ARCS now for almost 20 years. It's an organization that we see helping to solve this critical skills gap that we see in STEM fields today.
We hear from our scholars on a regular basis. They invite us to their labs, we meet with them on campus. Sometimes we even get out with them in the outdoors and they show us what they're doing. But most importantly, they keep us informed on why their work is so very important.
I'm very proud of the work that you're doing. My brother died from a Parkinson's disease, and so I do have a personal connection. So thank you for all that you're doing.
Thank you. That means a lot to hear.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
We invite you to join us to help advance American achievement in science by becoming an ARCS Foundation donor. Or if you are interested in learning how you can become a part of ARCS Foundation Atlanta, contact us at arcsfoundation.org for more information.
While we celebrate our scholars, we recognize that the sand is shifting beneath our feet every day as we learn to cope with the complexities of 2020. All of us, to some degree, have been challenged by the uncertainty of the moment. How must it feel to be a scholar in 2020? The unpredictability of your future, the concern for your health and the health of your family, concern for the funding of your research, the feeling of isolation, all at the age of 20-something. Our support is a tremendous help to our scholars. Because ARCS awards are unrestricted, our scholars can use them for whatever they need, which is critical at this time. This is not a one-way street. What they give us in return is inspiration, and what they will give us in the future is yet to be discovered. It is impossible to remain indifferent to a young person trying to save the world. Despite the challenges we are facing now, I am confident that by standing together as a community, we will emerge from this moment stronger and more resilient. Thank you for the actions you are each taking to support ARCS, our scholars, and the future of science.
On your screen is a breakdown of the different ways to give. You can give online, by text, or by mail. Online donations may be made by clicking the link on your webinar invitation or by visiting atlanta.arcsfoundation.org. Thank you for your generosity. Together, we can make a difference for science in America.
I am ARCS Atlanta.
I am ARCS Atlanta.
I am ARCS Atlanta.
Hey y'all, I'm Christian Anderson. I'm in my final year of my PhD at the University of Georgia. I study toxicology and hope to increase our knowledge surrounding the reproductive risks associated with chemotherapeutic drugs and toxins. I would like to thank ARCS members for their continued support of STEM education. I would also like to thank Northside Hospital and Mr. Lee Eccles for their support of ARCS Atlanta. ARCS funding has allowed me to not have to worry about the financial constraints surrounding graduate school funding and to also pursue new techniques associated with my research.
I am ARCS Atlanta. Hi, I'm Carmen Chen, a fourth-year PhD student at the Georgia Institute of Technology. I'm studying chemical engineering, and with my research, I hope to develop and implement a device that can produce clean drinking water using the water vapor in the air. I'm grateful to ARCS members and to corporate partners for enabling me to conduct research to address the critical lack of drinking water worldwide. We are ARCS Atlanta.
Hi, my name is Katie Young, and I'm a fifth-year PhD candidate in the Biomedical Engineering Joint Program between Georgia Tech and Emory University. I am studying cancer cell mechanics and their correlation to gene expression on the single-cell level, and the hopes to better understand the metastatic process.
Hi, my name is Emily Kroc, and I'm a fifth-year PhD candidate in the genetics department at UGA. I study a fungus to characterize architectural variation at a specific time in its development. This can help us better understand how other fungi may infect their hosts or propagate throughout an environment. I cannot thank ARCS members and their corporate sponsors enough for their generous support. You have made my research and professional development possible, especially throughout these unprecedented times.
I am ARCS Atlanta. Hi, my name is Katie Lovegold. I'm a fourth-year PhD student in epidemiology at Emory University. My research focuses on improving surveillance of racial and geographic disparities in adverse maternal health outcomes in Georgia.
Hi, my name is Ziad Rashid, and I'm a third-year PhD candidate in the Earth and Atmospheric Science Department at the Georgia Institute of Technology. My research focuses on understanding and modeling how marine terminating glaciers and ice sheets break up. I want to do this because I would like to apply the results of my research in order to improve large-scale ice sheet models and to further constrain our sea level rise predictions. I'm very thankful to all the ARCS scholars and our sponsors in supporting my research and allowing me to do so while financially stable.
I am ARCS Atlanta. Hi there. My name is Lewis Campbell. I am currently a fourth-year physics major at Morehouse College. I am studying the geometry and topology of soft materials with hopes of expounding our knowledge for knits and fabrics. I am grateful to you ARCS members and your corporate sponsors for enabling me to work on research that allows me to merge my passion for fashion with physics. We are ARCS Atlanta.
Hello, my name is Kate Holmes. I'm a veterinarian and a third-year PhD student at Emory University studying microbiology. I currently study the evolution and diversity of influenza viruses in children. And in the future, I hope to research viruses that can transmit between people and animals. I'm so appreciative of ARCS, its members, and its corporate sponsors for supporting me in studying a field about which I am truly passionate. And as we see with the current pandemic, the study of viruses is important to our whole society. Thank you very much.
I am ARCS Atlanta. Hi, my name is Megan Douglas, and I am a fourth-year PhD candidate at the University of Georgia. I'm currently working on designing and evaluating different antimicrobial and blood-compatible surfaces for medical devices. I am extraordinarily thankful to the ARCS members and corporate partners for your support. Not only was I able to use the funding for financial support, but I was also able to cover my registration fees for the World Biomaterials Congress, which I am presenting at this year. We are ARCS Atlanta.
We are ARCS Atlanta.
I am 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 ARCS Atlanta. Hi, I'm Elizabeth Sayevsky, a fourth-year PhD candidate at Emory University. I study infectious disease dynamics and how interventions like vaccines or things like environmental changes can work across populations and regions to impact disease dynamics. With my research, I hope to influence public health policies and impact the burden of disease on a global scale. I'm thankful to the ARCS members and the Hearst Foundation for believing in me as a scientist and the impact I can make in the scientific community. We are ARCS Atlanta!